Oakley dokley friendarinos, we are headed back out into the world. We're still in the search for freaking black pepper. And the stupid guys who were supposed to give us the black pepper didn't have any black pepper left. So we've got to go off to the north to the Abbey. And it's gonna be a great time. It's gonna be super fun. Where exactly does it want us to go? I think overall it would be faster just to zoom back to the cave, I guess. Hold on. Okay, I hit buttons that I don't really know what they were supposed to be doing. I guess you can filter out specific locations in your zoom map there. Okay, that's fine. It's okay. It works out. I'm gonna go back out. I did do a little bit of equipment buying. I did update Kari's weapon. She has the Staff of Sentencing now. And I did go ahead and get Izzy one of the somatic staves. Just in case of emergency. If their spells are sealed and I have no choice but to fight melee. That would come in very handy. I did not go out of my way to buy a second one yet, because I know for a fact that I can get one for free if I beat the rank 4 monster arena, which I don't think I'm confident enough to try it again yet. Maybe having the candy box we found. They're pretty beefy dudes. Maybe having one of those would come in handy, but yeah. I mean, we'll try it again at some point. Those are new. Hi. Oh, and I need to switch you back to your boomerang. Okay. I almost forgot. Alright. Don't know what the ram fellows do. So we're just gonna go ahead and do this. Whip 'em. Bang 'em. Boomerang 'em. Boomerang and bang 'em. And there we go. Didn't get a chance to see what they do. They are dead. I have obliterated them. And you know what? That's okay. I'm gonna find the stuff. Strong medicine, unsealant, very cool. There's more stuff up here. Lots of stuff. Dang. Look at all the stuff around. That's insane. That is utter insanity. Okay, more of these guys. Maybe we'll actually get to see what they do. You know what? Same strategy. And swoosh the guys on the end. Why not? Whippy. Oh, they are fire goats. Fire rams. Okay. Everything around here really likes sizz, like fire spells for some reason. There's not too much variety, admittedly. Then again, if these things were shooting lightning, I feel like that would be even more scary for some reason. It's fine, though. It's all excellent. Alright. Bronze shield, iron lance, 2 bronze knives. Nothing really great there, but it is free money. Alright. I have to go off to Alltrades Abbey, which is right up north there, it looks like. Just gonna grab this quick. Diamond, Seeds of Luck, Seeds of Defense. That's pretty useful. Oh, there's a pink gorilla now. I see. I'm smelling what you're stepping in. I understand. Huh. Again, bang. We're gonna poof a dude. Just get him out of here. Make this a little less complicated. Oh, well, maybe that was unnecessary. It's only 3 guys. Oh, well. Goodbye. I love that so much. It is so satisfying to see. I hate that I don't get experience for it, but at the same time, it's just so nice. It's so fun. Let's mid-heal Izzy. He's hurting a little bit. I love how consistently it works, too. Just with, like, an instant knockout move, you would think it would have, like, a chance of failure, but I don't think I've seen it fail yet. It just removes enemies from the equation, and it's so fun. There we go. North is the Tower of Transcendence, and southeast is the Wayfarer's Inn. Interesting. But here we have Alltrades Abbey. Hello, hello. You? Okay, you're just a safe person. We don't really need you yet. Hi. Head far to the east of the Abbey, and eventually you will reach an inn by the coast. From there, one can gaze upon the islands of Japan. It is a nation positively shrouded in mystery. Interesting, interesting. Hello. Greetings, if you're looking for items, you're in luck. Oh boy. Oh, you can buy more of the staffs here. And Gustarang. A throwing stick imbued with the wind's energy. Gustarang? Is it a boomerang? It's a boomerang. That's one hell of a boomerang. I wonder, it's 6,000 gold. Okay. I am interested. I am certainly interested. Okay, alright. Hey. Ever heard of the village of Mur? Easiest way to get there is to look for this inn by the east coast. Once you find that, head up north and you'll be there soon enough. Can't say it's exactly the liveliest of places, but it's well worth a visit if you ask me. Alright. A lot of people are pointing us towards the inn. Hello. My name is Eliza. By the way, I may not look it, but I'm a fashion guru. I can cut your hair and dye it, even change your voice. Slurp. There's not much I can't do. I'll have you looking your best in no slime, for a nominal sum of gold coins, of course. How about it? Is there someone whose appearance you'd like to change? No, I think I'm okay, but that's good to know that that's there. Let's see, let's see. I thought you were a recruitable monster for a second, but as it turns out, speaking of, no instinct? Not out and about at the moment. Okay, so someone is here, but we just got to be here around at the right time of day. What's down here? Avoiding my responsibilities and going to where it wants me to go. We've got an inn. Alright, alright. We have the inn, at the very least. Seed of agility, I'll take it. Hi. As part of my training, I have taken to consuming poisonous foods to build up resistance to various toxins. I have it on good authority that poisonous mushroom-like monsters inhabit the area around a cave to the south of here. Perhaps that is where I should head next. Hey, you do you, bud. I hope this wasn't yours. A Torque of Truth. What does that do? An intriguing necklace that helps prevent the wearer from becoming bedazzled. That does sound very helpful. I think I'll hang on to the equipments that I have right now, though. And we have yet another church. Okay. I don't... Hello. Mini medal. I'll take it. Yeah, I found quite a few mini medals again. I don't really get the design choices of having two churches in one location. Two, like, save points, essentially. I don't think there's much of a difference between the nuns and the priests. Huh. There's an island off to the coast of the southeast here named Japan. They call it the Golden Country. The Golden Compass. It sounds amazing. Wouldn't it be great to sail there and see what it's like? Oh, yes. I would assume so. Alright, alright. Well, we know where the inn is at the very least, so we can take a nap and then go searching for that monster. Usually they're around at night. Not all the time, but, you know. Let's see. What's over this way? Hello? I'm a humble servant of Apello, he who presides over the naming of things. Is there one among you who wishes to be known by a new name? No. Alright, well, this seems like a good place for just character changes in general, I guess. Alright, alright. Hello.
Why, yes. I do supply a merchant in Baharata with black pepper from time to time. But what business is that of yours? Oh, are you a friend of Gopal's? Oh, then you are a friend of mine as well. I'll give you as much pepper as you need. Here you go. I hope it's to your liking.
We obtained a pinch of black pepper. How swell. Huh, finally. We got our black pepper. But might as well continue to take a look around. Seems to be plenty to see here. I'm thinking of becoming a martial artist. Hiya! Cool. You've already got the lingo down. Supposedly, long ago, a group of martial artists used the Abbey as both their home and training grounds to hone their skills. Though, with all the hearsay, you would have to take these things with a pinch of salt. Or a pinch of black pepper. That said, it would go some way to explaining how the Abbey came to be the go-to place for changing vocations. Indeed. There's some special medicine in here. Cool. What about these? Anything in these? Nope. Apparently not. No, nothing there. Alright, cool. Goddess, give me patience. Now for the 100th time, the effects of Kabuff and Kasap will increase each time you cast them up to a maximum of 2 or 3 times. However, Oomph is only worth casting once. You are more than capable of remembering this much. Do not do yourself down. I know. Alright, so I should cast Buff, Sap, and Accelerate 2 or 3 times, but Oomph just be the once. Oh, and Magic Barrier is only worth 1 casting 2, I suppose. Interesting. Good to know that information. I just don't know if I'm ready to go through with it. All my friends got so weak right after they took up new vocations. I mean, they were alright in the end. Their more powerful pals carried them through a few fights, and they got back to their old brawny selves soon enough. It's just, well, I'm a bit of a lone wolf as it happens, so I can't really afford that luxury. Interesting, yeah. I'm going to become a merchant and make an absolute mint. You do you, bud. I want to become a mage! Abracadabra! And then I turn into a frog. I once heard there's a place in the mountains to the north of here called the Tower of Transcendence. Apparently it used to be frequented by martial artists wanting to really hone their craft. What's more, the top level of the tower is home to handy monsters that are worth more than their weight in gold if you beat the best of them in battle. Why, I'm talking about metal slimes, of course. Oh my. Go and have your look for yourself if you've got the time. I think I will. I'm going to become a beautiful, fresh-faced young damsel. Tee. Live your dreams. There are monsters out there that aren't aggressive at all, but unless a monster wrangler approaches them, they usually just run away. So if you spot a friendly creature that might need looking after, be sure to have a monster wrangler in your ranks before you befriend it. I already got that covered. It appears I have no choice but to take on a new vocation if I want to reach my true potential. The question is, what should I become? Perhaps I will try my hand at being a gadabout. You don't see too many with muscles like mine, after all. I'll talk to the main dude up there in just a second. There seems to be a lot... This place isn't too big, but there seems to be a lot more to it than originally anticipated. You wish to know about why changing vocations is beneficial? Well, broadly speaking, there are 2 main reasons it is so. Firstly, one can learn a far greater number of spells and abilities, which they will never forget even if they change vocations again. Finally, pursuing a new path allows one to fundamentally improve one's own attributes. At least, that's the belief we subscribe to here in the Abbey. Gotcha. If a mage becomes a warrior, there'll be a warrior who can use magic. Good, eh? But they'll also be back at level 1, so don't change your whole party's vocations at once or you'll be in trouble. You're probably best off changing 1 or 2 people's vocations at a time. If it's your first time, I'd recommend something like a priest or to a martial artist or a warrior to priest. That'll give you 2 characters with healing spells, and your martial artist will be able to cast them nice and quick. Interesting. Yeah, I'll talk to you in a second. Hold on. Hold your horses. I'm just making sure I'm getting all the information here. Because honestly, this is pretty helpful. People here sometimes mention a one-time warrior who really made the most of the Abbey. Apparently, he changed vocations to become a mage, and then took the mantle of a thief before going back to being a warrior. Actually, I suppose he wasn't a one-time warrior at all. Or a two-time You know what? Never mind. Oh my. Book. Hi. If you choose a new vocation, you'll lose the experience you've earned in your old one. But all the effort you made won't have been for nothing. You'll see some benefits in your new job. That being said, a priest who becomes a warrior, then decides to go back to being a priest, will have to start again from level 1. So you don't want to go changing vocations too often. But if you do, you'll find that you level up quite quickly, so it shouldn't be that much of a problem. Okay, alright, yeah. So, honestly, yeah, that's a lot of helpful information as to how changing vocations works. Hi. Change of vocation, Part 1. Other than the hero, any party member who has reached level 20, which I think most of us have at this point, can change vocations in Alltrades Abbey. While swapping specialties and will return a party member to level 1, they'll still remember all their old abilities and spells. Make a point of trying out as many vocations as you can. Learning all kinds of spells and abilities is bound to make you even better at battling. Changing vocations will reset a character's level to 1, however, that's not all bad news. Their attribute values will only decrease by around half post-vocation change. Okay, in other words, they'll be more than a bit beefed up than your average level 1 adventuring pottering around Patty's party at planning place. Changing vocations will reset a character's experience points, but don't fret. They'll level up in no time if you carry them through a few battles. Their old attributes values will also only be halved post-vocation change, meaning you will make them far mightier than they ever would have been if they stuck with their old vocation. So what are you waiting for? It's time to make a change! Welcome to Alltrades Abbey, where those in search of a new path in life invariably find that which they seek. Do you or any of your acquaintances wish for a new vocation? Not necessarily at the moment. I'll take a look though. Let's say Izzy wanted a change. Alright, so these are all the same vocations that we had previously. Warrior, martial artist, these are all the same ones that we got at the party planning place before, that we had access to. There is at least one job class that I know you can only get through changing vocations, and that's the Sage class. I don't know all the details, unfortunately, on how to get access to that. And, I mean, swapping vocations around for some of these guys honestly would be pretty helpful, I think, just to kind of increase their repertoires. I don't know how often I'd want to change Ty, just because I need my Monster Wrangler. And at the same time, I'm not really sure when a good opportunity to actually change vocations would be. And also changing class will also alter the equipment that we can equip and things like that, so I definitely don't want to do this all willy-nilly. yes, it sounds like changing vocations has a lot of helpful attributes, but I need to look into more details, I think. We're gonna have a change of heart. Yeah. I think we're good for now. We know this is here now. We can zoom right back here. That's pretty darn helpful. But, like, I know there's, like, an upper limit, I'm sure, as to when characters stop learning new, spells and things like that. Because, like, you look at Izzy's spell list, for example, here. He still has a ton that he hasn't learned yet. Kari as well. So there's still a lot to learn. There's still a lot that these guys can do. So I don't think changing vocations now is necessarily the smartest idea. Unless, for whatever reason, like you're in a situation where your party composition just isn't working for whatever reason. Like maybe you went too heavy on the spellcasters and you're having a lot of trouble. You need another melee fight or something like that. I think I'm okay, though. I'm okay for right now. But it's definitely good to know that this is here and that it provides you with lots of information as to what exactly you can do with all this. It's pretty nice, honestly. I'm gonna rest for a little while to see if I can find where this monster is that's hanging around, though, before I leave. I knew changing vocations was a thing in this game. Definitely. But I just wasn't sure on all the details of it, and there's still a lot here that I think I need to research and look into before I go ahead and actually make the change. No monster here. Actually, other than just wandering around, is it out and about? There is a monster nearby ready to be wrangled. Let's see if we can find it. There's not too many places out here that we can go look around for. Oh, there he is. Hi, you're a slime. Sounds great. The monster happily heads off to greet Monty. It's Slimin'. How swell. Splattrick is over the moon that they've got more slime pals. I love it. Splattrick leveled up. Whoa! The power of friendship makes Splattrick mightier than ever. That's great. Alright. Okay. But we have information on Alltrades Abbey right now. I don't think immediately swapping is necessarily the best idea for me at the moment. There's still a lot that my current party can learn. So I think I'm okay for right now. However, up here, as long as there's nothing that's immediately going to slaughter me, the talk of metal slimes is very enticing. And I'm gonna probably kind of go off the beaten path here just to explore a little bit. I haven't been doing a lot of that, but I am curious. I am very curious. These things. I hate these things. I believe we encountered metal slimes once in a while during our adventures through Dragon Quest 1 and 2. But on the off chance you didn't see those, and on the off chance you're not super familiar with Dragon Quest things, metal slimes, metal monsters offer a lot of experience points. Like, for example, those are 2 metal slimes. Okay. So yeah, they offer a lot of experience points, but the problem is that they are very flighty, and they will... Yeah, we'll keep our boomerang on for right now. They are very flighty, and they have much opportunity, much... They are very frequent to running away before you can actually defeat them, and they have insanely high defense. Again, if you're familiar with Dragon Quest, this is all, like, old news to you. But that's where things like the Poison Needle come in handy, where you can slay a baddie in one poke, should you be so lucky. So Izzy's gonna equip that for right now. Let's see. Yeah, he's sticking around. He's sticking around too, okay. Alright, alright. You're running. I'm ignoring you for right now. Ah, we got one, yes! We got both of them! Oh my gosh, yes. I wasn't expecting that. Group of enemies defeated. They only take 1 damage a hit, usually. And we received 2,000 experience points just for that one fight alone. That's amazing. Izzy reaches level 21. And learned Oomph, yes! Oh my gosh. Kari reaches level 21. And learned Blasto. What's Blasto? I'm genuinely curious now. Kari Blasto. Sends a single enemy flying off into the distance. How's that? I'm not really sure what the difference between Blasto and Poof would be then. Maybe it hits more often, but Poof, honestly, seems pretty accurate for the most part. Anyway. We have the Tower of Transcendence. Which I'm not sure how scary this place is. Let's find out. More or less the same kind of enemies we've been encountering. Yeah, alright. Oh, I forgot to change Izzy's weapon back. That's fine. Oh, we're all on fire, though. That's probably not fine. I handled that a little too, not smartly there, I think. Put our rune staff back on. Crackle. Swoosh. Okay. Alright. So this place doesn't seem too scary. I'm not really sure if we have to be here right now. Hi. Life is a pilgrimage in search of wisdom and truth. Welcome, pilgrim, to the Tower of Transcendence. I'm glad to be here. Oh. Teleportals? Okay. You're terrifying. Gotcha. Alright. Yeah, you're pretty aggressive. Oh man, Ty is getting destroyed right now. Okay. These things attack twice, and that's not fun. How about no? How about we don't? Get out of here. Jeez. Ow. Alright, this place is a little spooky. I think Ty definitely needs better armor. He seems to be taking damage pretty darn quick. Hi. Oh, leave me alone, will you? I'm trying to meditate here. Alright, jeez. Okay, well, What's the map for this place look like? Tower of Transcendence, first floor. There's all. This place is pretty complicated. Huh. Interesting. There's a lot of people here, too. Apparently there's a scroll somewhere in this tower called the Words of Wisdom. If what they say is true, just reading it will be enough to turn me into a sage. Okay, sage. Gotcha. Yeah, that is, I think, what I was talking about. We might need that in order to access the sage class. So, honestly, this might be worth just, like, exploring as just a little detour. I think we can handle it. What am I doing? I'm trying to peep this. Okay, it's safe. A sparring suit? Gotcha. Can I actually use that for anything? No. Apparently we've got two of them. Never mind. And I know we can't equip it in that case. Hi. So, I know we've got a mission. I know we've got things to do. But honestly, this might be worth a quick bit of exploration. As for one, metal slimes. For two, that Words of Wisdom. I'm definitely interested in that. And just getting that and hanging on to it. Alright, let's see though. What was outside? Also, while I'm thinking about it. There's a monster not too far away that's ready to be wrangled. So I'm assuming that means, like, not too far away means it's on, like, a different floor? I would think. I would think. There you go. Yeah. Group of enemies are defeated. Excellent. I think this is worth being a little bit of a side quest here. Anything important over this way, though? This is a obnoxious setup. Yeah, let's try that. It's when you get to these large groups that are just scattered about like this. We are taking a good few hits. Oh, good. I'm pleased. Except not really, the opposite of that. Hang. Kari, you do a little bit of healing. Hit heal on Izzy. Bang! Alright. Sparky reaches level 21. Excellent. And learned Holy Protection. Interesting. Ty reaches level 21. And learned Tongue Bashing. Okay. Holy Protection generates a holy aura that causes weaker monsters to avoid your party. Good to have. And Tongue Bashing. Gives the enemy a large lick, leaving them trembling with fear. Gotcha. An evolution of our previous licking move. Alright, this is just a way out. I would assume. Yes, okay. Alright. Huh. You know what? Yeah. I think this is definitely worth exploring. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom just back to the inn quick, just to heal up. And maybe see if I can sort through my inventory to try and get that better boomerang it looks like that's for sale here. I think that would come in handy. Because we're not doing bad. I think I want to keep it night just so that monster doesn't leave. Yeah. I don't think it'll be too bad exploring there. We seem to be able to handle ourselves, but the enemies are a little spooky, so maybe some better equipment would definitely come in handy first. So let me see if I can do that.